The 2026 awards season is closed, leaving some of the year's most masterful works out in the cold. From legendary directors to career best performances, these 10 brilliant films were completely ignored by the Academy. The Testament of Anne Lee, Amanda Seyfried, delivers what many are calling her finest performance as the leader of a 1700s religious sect. This historical musical drama uses stunning choreography and a period-accurate score to explore the life of the mother of the Shakers. Despite Seyfried's powerhouse turn and the film's unique aesthetic, it was absent from every technical long list and acting category. It's a quiet, rhythmic masterpiece that proved a bit too unconventional for the Academy's traditional tastes. A rhythmic and daring historical musical drama featuring a career-best performance from Amanda Seyfried as the charismatic leader of an 18th-century religious sect. The Testament of Anne Lee, 10th place. Black Bag. Steven Soderbergh returns to the spy genre with a lean, 93-minute thriller that prioritizes psychological tension over explosive set pieces.
I can feel when you're watching me.
Sorry.
Starring Cate Blanchett and Michael Fassbender as married British agents, the film centers on a polygraph interrogation and a suspected betrayal that threatens a global nuclear crisis. Despite its star power and Soderbergh's precise direction, the Academy ignored its sharp, adult-oriented storytelling. It's a masterclass in less is more filmmaking that was unfortunately treated as a genre exercise rather than an awards contender. A lean and razor-sharp spy thriller that uses a high-stakes domestic betrayal and a tense polygraph interrogation to deliver a masterclass in psychological suspense. Black Bag, 9th place. Hedda Nia da Costa's visceral reimagining of Henrik Ibsen's Hedda Gabler stars Tessa Thompson in a performance that many felt was a lock for Best Actress.
Oh, come on, Eileen. You're stronger than that.
The film moves the classic stage play into a lush, cinematic landscape, exploring the suffocating nature of social expectations with a modern, stylized edge. Even with a gorgeous score that was heavily favored early on, the film failed to land a single nomination. It remains one of the most visually stunning and emotionally raw adaptations of the decade. A lush and visceral reimagining of the classic stage play that features an emotionally raw, powerhouse performance from Tessa Thompson as the iconic Hedda Gabler. Hedda, 8th place. Jay Kelly, Noah Baumbach's latest collaboration with Adam Sandler and George Clooney, was widely expected to break Sandler's Oscar curse.
It's like a movie where I'm playing myself.
Sandler plays a supporting role that earned him Gotham and Critics' Choice nominations, but the Academy once again passed over his nuanced, dramatic work. The film is a witty, intellectual look at legacy and friendship, anchored by two of the biggest stars in Hollywood. Its total absence from the acting and screenplay categories was one of the biggest shocks of the morning. A witty and intellectual look at legacy and friendship that features a nuanced, highly praised dramatic performance from Adam Sandler that the Academy once again ignored. Jay Kelly, 7th place. No Other Choice. Park Chan-wook's black comedy about the brutal realities of modern employment was the most controversial omission in the international feature category.
어쩔 수가 없다.
Starring Sun Ye-jin and Lee Byung-hun, the film is a morally thorny and devastatingly quiet study of a man who takes extreme measures to secure a job. Despite making the 15-film shortlist and receiving universal acclaim, it failed to secure a final nomination. Fans and critics alike have called the snub a travesty for one of Park's strongest late-career works. A morally thorny and devastating black comedy from Park Chan-wook that examines the desperate, extreme measures a man takes to survive the modern job market. No Other Choice, 6th place. Nuremberg. Russell Crowe gives his most acclaimed performance in decades as Nazi Reichsmarshal Hermann Göring in this gripping historical drama.
No man has ever beaten me.
Directed by James Vanderbilt, the film focuses on the psychological duel between Göring and a U.S. Army psychiatrist, played by Rami Malek. Despite being a classic Oscar-style war drama with 3 heavy-hitting leads, it was completely shut out of the 2026 race. It has since found a massive second life on streaming, where audiences are finally discovering Crowe's transformative work. A gripping and transformative historical drama that centers on a high-stakes psychological duel between a Nazi official and a psychiatrist during the Nuremberg trials. Nuremberg, 5th place. Die My Love. Lynn Ramsey returns with a stylistic and polarizing study of postpartum psychosis.
Things have been,
Starring a fiercely committed Jennifer Lawrence. The film is a magnificent, fever dream meditation on motherhood that refuses to offer easy answers or audience-friendly comfort. While Lawrence received nominations from the Golden Globes and BAFTAs, the Academy seemingly found the film's intensity and experimental editing too alienating. It's a bold piece of cinema that prioritizes internal texture over traditional narrative beats. A stylistic and intense fever dream meditation on motherhood that features a fiercely committed and visceral performance from Jennifer Lawrence in the lead role. Die My Love, 4th place. Eddington. Aster's star-studded contemporary western divided critics with its objective, both sides commentary on American political sensationalism.
We were in a fight against evil.
Starring Joaquin Phoenix, Pedro Pascal, and Emma Stone, the film is a sprawling, 3-hour odyssey that blends vampire horror with political satire. Its refusal to lean into one side of the aisle reportedly made voters uncomfortable, leading to a total shutout despite its technical brilliance. It is a dense, provocative work that was simply too dangerous for the current awards climate. A provocative and sprawling contemporary western, Eddington, 3rd place. Mickey 17. Bong Joon-ho's follow-up to Parasite was one of the most anticipated films of the decade, yet it received 0 love from the Academy.
I'm not you. I'm gonna kill you.
Robert Pattinson plays dual roles as clones on a fascist space voyage, delivering a performance that balances slapstick humor with existential dread. The film's January release date and weird sci-fi premise likely hurt its chances with older voters who prefer more traditional fare. It is a wildly imaginative, anti-fascist epic that deserved better than a winter graveyard release and an Oscar snub. A wildly imaginative and anti-fascist sci-fi epic that features a brilliant dual performance from Robert Pattinson as expendable clones on a dangerous space mission. Mickey 17, 2nd place. It Was Just an Accident. Jafar Panahi's Palme d'Or winner is a minimalist masterpiece that was widely predicted to break into the Best Picture race. Filmed in secret and featuring a family caught in a moral crisis after a car accident, the movie is a haunting look at guilt and state-imposed restrictions. Despite being nominated for its screenplay, a rare feat for an international title, it was bumped from the Best Picture and Director slots in favor of more commercial hits. It is arguably the most artistically significant film of 2026 to be left off the main stage. A haunting, minimalist masterpiece that explores guilt and moral crisis within a family caught in a cycle of state-imposed restrictions. It Was Just an Accident. 1st place. 2026 was a year of incredible cinema that the Academy just wasn't ready for. Which of these snubs do you think is the biggest crime of the year?